Hi, good morning everyone, and hi Alpa. Today we have Miss Alpa Shah, who is the India partner of Value Investing College. She will share her views and some great tips on investment for young parents with infants, toddlers, or even school-going kids. Miss Alpa Shah is also the founder of Empower Education and Freedom Foundation. She's a social entrepreneur and a TEDx speaker. She is the author of the book Every Woman Should Invest. So welcome, Alpa.
Thank you.
Let me start by asking you a few suggestions for young parents on the thing that is in their mind all the time, which is how much should we invest and where should we invest?
First of all, let me congratulate you, Reshma. When I was a parent of a young child, I don't think anybody came and spoke to us and discussed with us what kind of financial planning, etc., we should do for our children. And today, really through such shows, such interviews, and you're spreading so much of knowledge amongst all the parents. So they are really lucky, first of all. Secondly, the major mistakes which I feel these young parents they do is usually they follow the method income minus all the expenses, and whatever is left over they kind of invest. But what they should do first, the change in their mindset is whatever they are earning minus all the dreams and goals, including their child planning, which is a very, very important part of their financial planning. And then whatever is left over, they should start spending. So that's the first thing which they have to rectify today itself. Secondly, according to the age, there are certain do's and don'ts for your spending and for your investing. So they have to understand what is the perfect combination as far as their risk taking appetite, their dreams and goals, what kind of inflation adjusted returns they will need to fulfill them, and according to their income, how much they should spend and how much they should invest. And after investing, how much they should also consider the kind of amount they will need when their children will grow. See, today they are very young, but after few years, say 10, 15, 20 years, if the child needs to go to foreign country for higher education, the parent must know, the young parent, today only they must know what kind of money they will need, and for that they should start investing. Inflation adjusted, they have to start thinking and investing today. So this is the biggest mistake which every young parent do. They feel still there is a time, we'll see later on. Right now the priority is buying a house or a car, and then what happens is the main priority or the main dreams they have, they somehow miss on that. So this is what is one of the biggest mistake which most of the young parents they do. Third mistake which they do is they always feel that we are very young and we don't earn that kind of money. How can we invest? Currently we have no money which is left with us, we'll see later on. So even this mindset is the biggest enemy of you. You can never become rich if you think like this. From the day one you start earning, you have to start investing. As simple as that. And when you have a child, you have planned, right? You just cannot have child on one particular day. You wish to have it, right? So the moment child is born, actually you have to do so many other things for that child. One more important thing which these young parents must know and do is that they have to have a complete control over their profit and loss account, over their balance sheet, over their net worth, and on their credits also. One debit card, always use it for payments, and one credit card, just keep it for your emergency. And control your CIBIL score always. So these young parents, they themselves are very bubbly at times, and they are in the spending zone most of the time. So they'll have to control that, and that is where they make the biggest mistake. So I feel the young parents should not do this mistake, because when they realize it, it's quite late. That the time which is gone can never come back, and so is the compounding which is lost. So this is what a young parent must always keep in mind, that they are not doing such mistakes and goof ups in their life, when they are young.
I think that's a really good suggestion because we see baby products are really expensive. Getting admission into schools is so expensive with donations, fees, everything just going through the roof right now. So the second part of my question was also, where do you invest, and is there a particular percentage of that you should invest in certain instruments or something like that?
Yeah, so Reshma, as I told you, we were not that lucky young parents when our children were so small. Now they are grown up boys, but and nobody came and told us anything. But fortunately, since I was in this profession of financial literacy and investments and all, I had purchased few good blue chip companies stocks, and I realized one thing, that equity is a gold mine. Equity in medium to long term, or even in too long term, has always outperformed than any other asset classes. It is highly liquid, it gives you dividends, it gives you passive income, another layer of income, and it's a very smart way of creating wealth for yourself. And you can pass it on to your children too. And if you want, in case of emergency, tomorrow I can sell it off and get the money back from the markets. So what I realized is, even though when I was young, and even though nobody came and told me or explained me like formally what kind of planning and inflation adjusted returns and this and that, all those things I have not done it. But what I understood was equity is a all-time favorite product. So all these young parents must grab this opportunity of being in country like India, which is one of the most superbly growing nations in the world. You don't even have to look outside our country, and at the same time you are really putting in your efforts towards something which is so seamless. And I'm not saying that you have to do speculation or short term, or no, that's not the thing which I'm discussing here. But companies who are in the existence since last 50, 60 years, and if you purchase those companies with the principles of value investing, and at the right time you buy and at the right time you sell, and if you become master in this, no one can stop you by becoming rich, and you will be a perfect parent for your child, because whenever your child will need money, you are ever ready and you are ever liquid also. You can just sell it and meet up your dream and goal. So this is what is my biggest advice to all the young parents, that you have to participate in Indian economy, you have to participate in equity market in a very, very organic way, in a very, very learned way. So as a young parent, I think you have an advantage because you are young. So you can take decision faster and you can mold yourself very well. So if I talk to a midlife parent, or it's little difficult because they have passed that age also, wherein you can't to a great extent change their mindset. So young parent full advantage because they can grasp all these things extremely faster than anyone else. So I think I suggest them. And the most important thing, the young parents have time with them. And equity works wonderfully well when you have compounding effect on them and when you have time. So for young parents, it's like no one can beat. No one can beat if you are young and if you invest in equity market and then you fulfill your dreams and goals with that. So that's why I'm very, very passionate to empower the young parents. So youngsters, young parents, you have to do enough efforts and research as far as your money management is also concerned.
Excellent. I think this is a really great chat we had today. So start young. Don't think that your kids are very small and you have a lot of time on your hand. You never know when they would require, education fund, college fund, and the power of compounding will work faster if you start earlier. So these are the main takeaways I take from your chat today with me, Alpa. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Reshma. And last but not the least, let me tell you one thing here, that if you start your investments 5 years late, you're half rich when you retire, or when your child, if suppose today, say 1 year old, and if you don't invest money thinking we'll do later on, when he'll be 20 years old, and if you started 5 years late, then your money is half. Imagine that kind of impact this compounding and equity markets and long term has it. So happy parenting, and thank you very much, Reshma, for
Thank you so
inviting me.
much. Thank you so much, Alpa.